ended up just making one. This is it in rough. Hopefully I'll have the other one to show you in a minute once it's all carpeted and finished. But that's basically it there. A couple of pieces cut out, a couple of brackets made up, like that sort of thing, so they can bolt straight to the defender floor. Used a couple of rib nuts on it, and then under here is basically just strengthening it all up. A couple of brackets made up, a couple of pieces to hold the shifter as well. Basically that sort of shape, just to make sure it's all nice and secure. My high-low selector, sorry about that. High-low selector is going to go in that one, and made up just a piece of aluminium. Give it a quick sand down. It's only a bit rough at the moment, but holding my buttons for the diff lock. So that's going to wire in and sit in there. It's inside. Yeah, that's about it. It's a bit rough at the moment. Obviously, it's like it's all going to be carpeted and look pretty later on. Show you inside quickly. Just made a bracket off the floor coming up, so I've made it so that you can just bolt everything off. So all of these I've got rib nut fixings on it, so you can just screw the sides off. I've made it all easily accessible, just to make sure, just in case, because this is where everything's happening, all the electrics and stuff. I can't see there being a problem. I've wrapped everything up and cable tied everything up, and then that's going to sit under the little center console. Then the armrest and center box, which comes with the Defender, just going to put it on a little hinge here, so that swings back that way, and then obviously then you've got your box, which is that, and then all the sides will bolt off. See, everything's rib nutted inside, so you can pull this panel off or that panel off or whatever you need. Lots of access. So I'll show you it when it's carpeted. Right, so this is the center console, gear shifter, diff lock, and OBD on the side. It's got that for your OBD port. Your high-low selector, which is on the car at the moment, will just bolt through there. And we've got the high-low. Just made a little plate, a little aluminium plate up there. Obviously you've got your gear shifter in there. And just carpeted it up then. And that's it. I've made it all easy access. So 2 bolts there, 2 bolts there. I don't know if you can see them properly on here. Just bolt them off, and them ones there. There's 2 more there. Bolt them off, side comes off, so you've got full access to everything behind it. And same the other side then, everything is just easy access, bolt off. That's your little relay box for the diff lock switch, which I've made up earlier. You can see it on my other video how I've made it. It's pretty simple design, pretty sweet. And just carpeted all around. It's as solid this box is now. It was a bit flimsy. I did just bolt it up with wood screws, and it's pretty much useless, just flopping about the place, so I had to try and just made a load of brackets up underneath, but in a way where you can just bolt it off. Made it the mechanic's way, not the engineer's way. Mechanically friendly. So quite happy with how that turned out. It's pretty cool. And finally I can get it all bolted up. I'm just going to do a flip up box now. The storage center box in the Defender is going to be around here. It's going to be on a hinge so we can lift it up. and then all the wiring is all accessible underneath then. So that's the shifter and console. I didn't want to go with the X5 console, it just didn't look right for me. I wanted to keep it more boxy like the Defender is. It was a bit too smooth. Didn't really like the look of it. So this is what we've gone with. Happy days. This is basically the wires. There's all the shifter wires. These wires run down to the throttle pedal, just down that side. This one runs up to your starter relay. Which goes to this plug. Black wire. That goes down to your starter. That one goes to your power. That's your main feed. And you've got, that's a ground. And these go back to your, where do they go? Your body plug, I think. So here we go, that's the shifter fitted. Carpeted down the sides for the minute, trimmed it all in nicely over the tunnel. And this is the centre console coming up after that. It's all solid. Enough to hold everything in place. High-low selector, diff locks. Show you the other side as well. This was quite hard to carpet round. It was hard to carpet round the gear, around the handbrake lever. So that's that. And then you got console then. Until there. I haven't done the floors yet, but that's easy enough. And then that's it. Not keeping this handle, and I guess something similar to this one. So that's just on temporary, because obviously it doesn't go left and right to lock anymore. It's got the A and B, up and down, and there's the wiring underneath. And this box will be going on a hinge at the back, so that can flip up too then. All accessible, all ready to go. Quite happy with that.